back on Boond Soch ttalk train of thought with a series of an episode with Brigadier Dr. Mrinal Nag, having served the Indian Army for 27 years and part of an corporate as an CEO and also part of an international education. So once again back to ttalk Boond Soch ki.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, now in fact if we see with COVID-19, there are a lot of challenges which are there, and there's a lot of stress, and people are running around to seek happiness. So in fact during this tough time you have come with an interesting book of yours, Reaching the Mirage, called Happiness, and which is more apt and relevant in today's scenario. It has come at the right time. So in fact, after being part of an army for 27 years and being in corporate and into an education, एक बूंद सोच की आपकी राइटिंग की कहाँ से शुरू हुई?
Sir, I felt that world as of now almost 7.8 or 8 billion people. Out of that, about 1.3 billion people are poor. They don't have more than $1.25 a day. Quite a few people are dying. UNO report says 22,000 young poor children die every day of hunger. So I felt we need to do something for the society. Some people are doing, and some people have inspired me to write this book. And they are Florence Nightingale, Mother Teresa, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, who have done already for the society, and some of them are still doing for the society. And if they are doing, we can do our bit. Keeping that in view, I felt we are all chasing happiness. But happiness drips away if you try to grab happiness. But happiness comes to you automatically if you help the needy, sick, poor of the society. If you make one unhappy man happy, that will give you ultimate happiness. Thinking that in mind, I thought of writing this book.
Good. I think this is really apt that come at the right time, and always everyone looks for happiness, and many a times they look for happiness in the materialistic thing, so that's the thing. When did you first realize that you wanted to be a writer? कलम आपकी पहले कैसे शुरू हुई?
Even my college days I used to write poem. Even today I write lyrics of my song. I'm a singer and a composer also. I write my own lyrics. I write patriotic songs, bhajans, even romantic songs. So it started from college life. I remember I wrote a poem about Tagore when I was doing BSc, and it got a lot of praise and it got some prizes. So from then on, I have been writing. I have been writing some small stories, novels. I wrote 2-3 books before this also,
nice,
but never published it. But this is the first book I got it published.
Great. I think it's just a great book. Now, in fact, what was the main theme of the book? Can you just let ttalk audience that?
Yes, sir. The name of the book is Reaching the Mirage, called Happiness. Reaching the Mirage. Happiness is a mirage. As we try to touch it, like a mirage, it drifts away. But how to reach the happiness? I was thinking for some time, and then I realized that if we know what is happiness, if we know what is success, and if we know how to achieve success in life, and then share your success with the society, hopefully that will give us happiness. So in the book, I have defined what is success, what is happiness, and we have said to become successful, the basic tool is discipline. You go abroad, you go to any universities, everywhere, any organization, starting from army, military to any organization, everywhere people talk about discipline. But very few people understand the importance of discipline. We are supposed to reach somewhere at 9 o'clock. We easily reach there 10:30. We don't bother that there are some people waiting in the meeting and they're wasting their time because of me, and I don't respect their time. There is a target that I am supposed to do this. I do commitment, but I don't keep my commitment. So discipline teaches us a lot. So first chapter I have given I have broken the ingredients of discipline, starting with D, dream. And I have said, as our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has said, dream is not what you see in sleep. Dream is what doesn't let you sleep. So I have started like that every word has a lot of adjectives which you can read and inculcate those habits to really understand what is discipline. And if we do that, discipline will lead us to success. Because if you're a disciplined man, you are coming on time, you are perfectionist, excellence is in your blood, you cannot fail. And then you achieve success. And once you achieve success, kindly follow some examples. Examples of Florence Nightingale, Mother Teresa, who offered some selfless service to the society. And a lot of other people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Premji, even Tata Group in our country, they have given so much to the society for the benefit of the society. So follow those examples and then start and get some donors like you. First you become a donor, then you get some donors, your friends, and there is a barrier of giving. I have told that the barriers of giving are our enemies actually. I should not give him because my friend doesn't give him. I should not give anybody any poor anything because nobody has given me. I will give to some good organization, charitable organization when I become rich. All these are barriers. We can do whatever we could. We can do. Start today. Maybe you can give a rupee or 10 rupees or 100 rupees. That's a contribution to the society. Give a bigger 10 rupees. That ice cream you could have had for 100 rupees. Do not have that ice cream for one day. Give that 100 rupees to a beggar. You will be more happy than even having that ice cream. So that's how we have to change. We have to change our mindset to do for the society. So after that I have written that there are economists like Karl Marx, to Muhammad Yunus, to Amartya Sen, to Abhijit Banerjee. Everybody is trying to work to eradicate the poverty from this world. And I have given a very simple formula in this. I have suggested a charitable fund under United Nations, in addition to the organizations which are existing. And I have said, if we have a charitable fund like this, under somebody like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett who's doing so much, the funds will flow to you. I have given a very simple formula to eradicate the poverty from the world. UN has a policy, UN has a proposal to eradicate poverty up to 2030. But see, COVID has taken the economy backwards. The West Asian problems are a lot. Sub-Saharan problems are a lot. So by 2030, eradicating poverty may not be a reality. But if this formula is followed, it can eradicate the poverty. I have suggested $100 billion fund every year, and it can be done easily. Somebody has to just read this book. I have given the organization chart also as to how it can be done. After that, I have told that not only the money, we can serve the society in kind. We can save food. Would you believe, viewers, 1/3 of the food of this world is wasted every year. I have seen it in lot many places, including some countries abroad, where people order a lot of food and just throw it off. And just outside the restaurant, the people are lying without food. Aren't we responsible? Those guys are not part of this world. Are they poor for their folly, for their fault? It may not be. We have seen, both Dr. Chima and me, our predecessors have seen partition in this country. In 15th August 1947, we got independence. And we, in Punjab and Bengal, from jamindars, from very, very high-profile families, people became paupers overnight. Not for their fault. So lot many poor are there, not because of their fault. Let's at least help them, serve them, and in kind. So if we save some food and do not waste it, that food which is saved can be given to the poor or can reach the poor with proper management. Another point I have highlighted is donating our body organ. A lot of people die young. A lot of people die because of accidents and all that. Each of us can save 7 to 8 lives. Yes, it is fact. Each of us can save 7 to 8 lives. The liver, the organs like eyes, even other main organs of the body can be given to people who are ailing, and they can see through our eyes the world. What a great thing. And this will happen after our demise. The body organs will be taken out after we are no more. Can you imagine? We are no more, but some people are surviving because of our body organ. What a great idea. And quite a few of us know it, but we do not do it. Let's start doing it. It will be a huge contribution to the society. I have given a recipe of happiness. In page 190, there's a recipe of happiness, I think 212, there's a recipe given for happiness. It's simple words. That if I am not jealous of him having a Mercedes and a BMW and probably 10 billion, if I am not jealous, I'm a happy man. If I am looking at a person who doesn't have the suit that I am wearing, or doesn't have a car that, not a very costly car, but I have a car. He doesn't have a car, he's going on a cycle. If I look at him, I'll be automatically happy. So happiness is in your mind. If you want to remain happy, if you want to be happy, you can be happy in with very small success, small things. Or if you are not mentally happy, you cannot be happy ever. That you have a costly car, but he has a Mercedes better car, so you don't sleep the night. That how my neighbor has a better car than me. There is no end to it. So I have given some simple formula like this, and you can be very happy if you follow the recipe of happiness. So this is the book is all about. We have said that this life is not for us, for others. Serving the society is not our charity, it's our responsibility. As Warren Buffett says, that if I have got so much of money and I'm giving to the society because my money came from the society, so I'm giving back to them. Dr. Chima asked me a question. Whatever I have achieved in my life, were there any mentors, were there people who helped me? There were plenty of them. They helped, some of them didn't know me, still they helped. In warfield, in the battlefield, people wanted to sacrifice life before me. Great people. I still remember a Jawan called Somashekaram. By his name only I cry. I still remember a Jawan called Mainuddin. With his name I cry, even today. Great souls, great soldiers. Such great people are there. So let us understand that charity is not, helping society is not charity. It is our responsibility. And all of us must do. And the footprints we keep here by doing this service to the society will go a long way. And believe you me, even after our death, we will be alive. People will take our name with a lot of respect. And that's this book is all about, giving back to the society. And that will give you, helping the society will give you ultimate happiness. And that's why I have named it, Reaching the Mirage called Happiness. Let's try to reach, not grab it. Because if we try to grab it, it will drift away. But if we try to reach with our good deeds, by contribution to the society, happiness will come to us, and that will be ultimate happiness.
Brigadier Dr. Mrinal Nag, salute to you and to the Indian Army, and the tough way, like where 27 years you have served the country by being part of an armed forces and also by being part of an corporate, contributing towards an corporate and a part of an education, nurturing the young minds, and now giving back to a society in a meaningful way. The excellent book Reaching the Mirage called Happiness. ऐसा कहते हैं नानक दुखिया सब संसार. Now in fact the book which is written, I think we are fortunate on ttalk. ttalk team is fortunate to have Brigadier Dr. Mrinal Nag and a wonderful book, The Mirage called Happiness. I'm sure every corporate, every students, all MBA students should read this book. There's a certain the insights which are there are more apt, and it can transform your life. And this is how one can stay happy and keep this world a happiest place. That's what ttalk platform is all about, bringing the experts like Brigadier Dr. Mrinal Nag with a rich experience of an army and corporate and international education, and also giving it back to a society in a meaningful way. The word of wisdom, I'm sure, I think that God bless you in abundance. No doubt when we talk in terms of military organization, the kind of talent, the kind of discipline, and the kind of personality what they produce, I think salute to the Indian Army and to you, sir, for serving the country for so longer.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank
God
you.
bless. Thank you very much.